Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the briefing on Thursday, the 12th of January. I don't think it'll be a surprise to anyone that we're not going to be flying today. Anyway, looking at the synoptic, if I put the overnight chart on here, you can see we had this low pressure system just to the north of us, quite close, that's sort of throwing various fronts at us. And if we progress it to midday today, it's actually quite a way to the east, and we've got these two cold fronts very, very close to each other, sat over the top of us at the moment, which is what's bringing us this very exciting weather. Isobars very tightly packed. Again, that lines up with how windy it is. Looking ahead to tomorrow, shouldn't be any frontal activity over the top of us, so actually looking like a reasonably nice day, but still quite tight with the isobars. So we'll go into that in more detail, but I'm hoping tomorrow should be flyable, albeit windy. Looking ahead to, that'll be Saturday. Again, a lot of colours over the top of us, so may or may not be flyable. The public forecast was suggesting there might be an afternoon to be had out of it, but it's not quite as optimistic now, but we'll see when that comes. Today, the spot winds, well, towards the south coast at 2,000 feet, we've got 55 knots, just slightly south of west. Towards the centre of the country, that's 45 knots. So around here, probably about 50 knots at flying height. Goes without saying, that's probably pushing our limits. Reasonably cloudy over the top of us. If you've looked outside, you'd have seen that, and quite wet as well. Quite a large amount of rain to the west, slightly south of west here, that looks like it's going to be coming over us. That lines up with the public forecast, pretty much rainy all day. And if we look at the wind gusts are pretty much above 30 all day. Looks like there might be a small window at about 4 o'clock where the rain dies down a little bit and the gusts are less than 30. I think we'd have run out of enthusiasm by then. Quite high humidity all day, again slightly reducing later on. So hopefully it'll be a little bit less damp this evening. Top temperature today of about 10 or 11 degrees and the dew point about 1 degree below that. So have quite a low cloud base all day. And that's the view outside. Quite wet, very windy, which doesn't show on there, and quite low cloud. Current temperature at Lasham's 10.5 degrees with a dew point of 8.3, and wind is 17 knots, gusting 24 supposedly from the southwest. Odium currently reporting 23 knots from the southwest and forecasting, similar to the public forecast, gusts above 30 knots pretty much all day. Reasonably low cloud, but just rain and drizzle pretty much all day. Good visibility though. If we did go flying today, it wouldn't be any NOTAMs to affect. We got number 3 down here notifying of Southampton's operating hours, and that number 10 there, which seems to be a permanent NOTAM, which doesn't really affect us. So as I say, we're not going to be flying today. If you've got nothing better to do, feel free to come along, play on the simulator, or do some theory briefings or whatever you like. But there's not going to be any flying to be had. Hopefully something to be had tomorrow. Looking windy, but check back on the briefing. Hopefully we'll be able to go flying. Saturday looking a little bit doubtful at the moment, but that's a little bit further away. But I'll see you all in the airfield very soon. Bye for now.